I can only describe the general developments as an unastounding continuation of the previous week, but there are minor progressions, and I feel a duty to my own sanity to express what gratitude I can. I began that long overdue commission piece, and although the time I found for it was so minimal, it is an upgrade from none at all, which was the previous pattern for quite a while. I'm still grappling with some bigger decisions that I'd prefer not to be making right now, and there's the standard list of things that need doing looming over my head, but I have begun to wonder how much of that is really the problem. It is some of the problem for sure, but not as much of the whole problem, I suspect. Between this and the other journal, which I'm required to do for the Level 2 counsellor training, life seems to be hitting deeper at something I already suspected from time to time, that there is some significant systemic chemical imbalance that has been developing over many years, which I have my own amateur theories for what, though I am resolute dopamine and serotonin regulation are involved. Whenever I seem to have a moment to myself, my instinct is to rack my mind for things that I might have missed. It's that sense that every moment of reflection is an essential window to check I haven't missed anything critical. And I usually find something. Those moments of self-fulfillment don't seem to happen so much now. It's just, to use a cliche, one thing after another. This might be a standard and relatable thing, but it isn't necessarily like just life's little stresses that are the issue. It's how I internalise. Dyspraxic, manic, and altogether irritable style of putting up with a seemingly unnecessary influx of stuff. On the other hand, I have the itch to go places and do things, because when more than a day or two passes at home, I feel the madness creep in a little deeper. Being around stuff, however, is a healthy reminder that I can coexist as a relatable human. Sometimes it triggers memories that gives me ideas. Some of those ideas I hope I can do something with. Namely, things that are really funny, but only I actually find that funny. Or maybe one other person does, and then I think about what it would take to convince other people how much of a big deal this is. Only because I'd feel like they were missing out if they didn't. But then one wonders if they're already having a really good time with something else. And all it really cost them was not finding that one thing in life funny that I did. It's fucked up how entirely possible that seems. But who do I speak to about that sort of trade-off? Constructively speaking, this process continues and provides some structure, even a bit of gratitude. While I have pitied many thoughts that never made it to the surface, this one did, which isn't top shelf exactly, but I've had far dumber. I miss when the only consequences to a dumb thought was hysterical laughter. But I like to think I've lowered the bar just enough this time to cultivate a downward spiral of redemption. Or just some kind of spiral that's quite funny. Bye!